Okay. Ah. It. It. Huh? Huh? I'm able to take it. I leap out of bed. Start to breathe heavily. Press my hand against my mouth and resist the urge to throw up. Ooh. What was that? I don't know what's going on. A dream? It was a dream. But what was that? Why did I have such a terrible dream about killing people and drinking their blood? I try and catch my breath. The thirst in my throat. The feeling of biting flesh. The pleasure of burning through my brain as I killed. These things, why do I see them so real? I can't even remember perfectly the feeling, the sound of the heart as it was ripped out. I can't continue to grasp hungrily for air. I don't know if it was really pleasure. It was just excitement condensed like a bullet fired straight into my head. Gee. My breath, my breath stops as I remember. Then perhaps the impact could be something called pleasure. What kind of dream? I look down at my hands. Of course they are pure white without a trace of blood on them. I am sleeping on the bed, and fresh morning sunlight shines in through the window. That time. The first meeting with the vampire Yumizuka in a back alley. Is it still in my mind? Maybe that's why I had such a ghastly dream. No, it's because I'm infected. Ow. My neck hurts where Yumizuka bit me. Those who are bitten by a vampire become vampires as well. Unexpectedly, that common phrase pops up into my head. Can't be. I'm overthinking things. Excusing herself, Hisu enters the room. Same figure, the same voice as always. Hello, Hisu. Good morning, Shiki-sama. Hisu speaks politely. Since I arrived here, Hisu has brought a calm tranquility with her every morning. As I think this, the tumult of bad dreams simply fades from my head. Hello, Hisu. Shiki-sama, is there something wrong? No, I was just in, enwrapped for a moment. Morning, Hisu. This morning's just like always, huh? Yes. I'm sorry it is, no better than usual. I don't mean it like that. I just feel, since you are the same as always, today is as peaceful a morning as always. Alright. With the vigor, I throw myself out of bed. I'll change and go to the sitting room. You can go now. Very well. Please excuse me. Hisu leaves and shuts the door calmly. Right. Stupid thoughts aside, I should go to school. Taking charge of my thoughts, I breathe deeply. It's, 10 before 7. Like yesterday, there's no hurry today, so I'll calm down a little, then head to the sitting room. I'm fine, so I'll head to the sitting room. I should go get a little more rest. No, I want to see Akiha right now. I don't need to, wait. I don't make Akiha wait. Occasionally, I get up early, so there's no need to kill time. I'm concerned about last night's dinner incident when Akiha's face turned pale and she withdrew to her room. If she is feeling better, then she is probably in the sitting room. Oh, good morning, Shiki-san. You are, up pretty early today. Seeing my face, Kawaku-san immediately greets me with a smile. Morning, Kawaku-san. By the way, is Akiha up yet? She will be, yes, she will, be here shortly. You can have breakfast together this morning. Kawaku-san walks happily into the kitchen. Nissan? Yo, morning, Akiha. Are you feeling better? Yes. Thanks to you, my spasms have passed. Nissan, were you worried? I sure was. Well, yeah, I was worried a bit. I'm sorry about last night. I, didn't know you had that condition, so I panicked and I guess I made you push yourself. No, I am the one who must apologize for being upset. When I had that condition, I tend to get tunnel vision and my conduct becomes a little rude. Akiha starts to look embarrassed as she recalls her actions. I'm sorry, Nissan. I showed you an unpleasant side of me yesterday. That's not true. Everyone is like that when they feel sick. There's no need to beat yourself up over it. Okay. If you say so, it makes me feel a little better. She must still be bothered by it because she doesn't seem relaxed. And, Shiki-sama-san and Akiha-sama, breakfast is ready. Kawaku-san's boldness boneless, a cheerful voice rings out. Boundless, not boneless. Shall we eat now? Come to think of it, I haven't had breakfast with you yet. That is true. After changing schools, my morning schedule has become more flexible. I wish we could always do this. Now that she mentions it, that's right. Since we're both going to the same school, if I get up 10 minutes early, I can have breakfast with Akiha. After breakfast, I return to the sitting room. It is 7:20. If we want to walk to school slowly, we have to leave soon. Akiha must be all prepared as she is sitting on the sofa staring at the clock. Actually, she's been going to her school in a car this whole time. Maybe she intends to do so to go to my school as well. Akiha, just to be sure, but you're walking to school, right? Of course. To take a car to your school would be in poor taste. Even I can understand that. I see. Then we'll be leaving together. Then shall we get going? If we leave now, we can take our time. Nissan? I'm saying let's go to school together. I'll show you the best route to take. Well, if you don't want to go with me, I don't really mind. No, I would love to. I have no worries if I go with you, Nissan. It's decided then. Well, we gotta head out now. Hisu, you don't need to send us off. So, we'll be back in the afternoon, so take care. After instructing Hisu, I leave the mansion with Akiha. Matching our pace, we, arrive leisurely at school. It's just before 7:50. We have plenty of time before homeroom. Right on time. We could probably even leave at 7:30 and still make it. Akiha? Akiha looks at the school gates as if there's something odd about it. What is it? Do you see something weird? No, it's nothing. Yesterday I came before everyone else was arriving, so this is the first time I've seen all the students arriving in a clutter like this. I see. She's always been at a boarding school, so many students walking to school like this would be unfamiliar. Stupid, why are you being so reserved? Starting yesterday, you became one of us. There's no need to hold back. Is she holding something back? She doesn't seem really lively. What's wrong, Akiha? You don't look too well. That can't be helped, can it? I thought just going to school with you would be enough, but such a normal lifestyle, Akiha averts her gaze, looking sad. I don't know what she's trying to say. Just that we kinda stand out, standing here in front of the gate. The students who arrived will all say Akiha, and I'm getting a little embarrassed. Come on, let's go inside for now. I take Aki's hand and pass through the gates. Nice. We go, through the gates and head for the entrance. We split up here as Akiha has to go to the 4th floor while I am on the 3rd. Well then, Nisa and I shall go to the first year classrooms. I shall see you after school. What are you talking about? There's lunch break before that. I'll be waiting in the courtyard, so she'll come quickly. Ah yes, I will be there. Giving a cute little bow, she runs inside. Well, I guess she does have a cute side. How nice. The two of you get along well, don't you? Steal, senpai. Please don't sneak up on me like that. Yes, I'll be careful from now on. Smiling sweetly, senpai gazes at me happily. What is it, Seal? If you want to say something, say it. No, I don't think I need to say anything. You look really happy, Tono-kun. What? If you go into the classroom with a face like that, Ina-kun will surely tease you. Tono-kun, I'll see you at lunch again. Senpai walks indoors, laughing to herself. I pinch my cheek. Did I look happy? That happy? Well, I guess I did. Since just seeing Akiha smile made me feel real happy inside. Okay. Did it play twice? 4th period ends. Lunch break comes and the school fills with noise. Right. Akiha should be waiting in the courtyard. Since it's Akiha, I think she probably got Kwaku-san to make her lunch, but I should go buy something just in case. And there... Yo, Tono, you're late. Indeed, you are rather late, Nissan. For some reason, it seems that Ariko has come to the courtyard ahead of me, and was keeping Akiha company. I was wondering where you've been all morning, Ariko. I guess you've been here. Oh? I knew if I waited here after a fourth period it'd be worth it. Ariko boasts, puffing out his chest. If he's that happy, I guess I can't complain. So Akiha, what will we have for lunch today? Did you have Kwaku-san make you a box lunch? Eh? A box lunch? Never mind, I should have asked such a common thing. When the bird I bought her offered her the sandwich and a strawberry milk. Here's today's lunch, it's better than yesterday's, so eat it in comfort. Alright. Akiha timidly accepts the sandwiches and the strawberry milk. I wonder, uneasy whether Akiha will, ever get used to having lunch at our school. Ah, nice. Hey, Tono, nothing for me? Well, yeah, for some reason there is. I hand him a sausage roll and a suitable drink. Hey, what is this? Balsama pear drink? This stuff, isn't even fit for animals to drink. Can't be helped, the rest were all gone already. Well, there were some, carrot mixtures, but that's not what you would call a drink. I guess you still have a bit of compassion, Tono. I have loads for anyone but you. This makes us even for yesterday. Though he clicks his tongue in invitation, Ariko puts the straw into the drink pack happily. I got a napkin for you too, Akiha. Wow, what a shock. Why is Akiha making such a face? What is it, Akiha? Is there a bug on you? It's nothing at all. I just thought Nisan and Inu-kun seemed to be really close. Akiha-chan, you're giving us too much credit. Tono and I are best friends and bitter enemies, so just call us pals. Ariko laughs happily, and Akiha looks at me as if wanting to say something. And then... you are all here then. Box lunch in hand, Senpai appears. Go away, Senpai. You're ruining the mood. It's Siga Senpai. Today's a Japak, right, Tono? No, it's not. Sorry, Ariko. I can't be easily pleased as that, because Akiha has a really scary expression right now. May I join you all for lunch? Ariko nods energetically. I don't mind either, but... No. For some reason, Akiha refuses directly. The air in the courtyard is cold. It's not going to be warm in October, but it's still quite cold. Ariko, who until now knew only the lady like Akiha, gasped silently. Well, as an older brother, it would be bad if I didn't respond to what Akiha just said. What are you talking about, Akiha? That was rude even as a joke. Even for a joke. Nisan, I'm not joking. I meant what I said. What are you saying? You've only just met Senpai. You've no reason to dislike her, so why? I don't like what I don't like. And she and I are not entirely incompatible. You feel that the same way, don't you? You know there's no way we can get along together, don't you, Senpai? No, not at all. Certainly we seem to be incompatible types, but I think I can somehow restrain myself. Ugh. Ariko and I pull ourselves back. Amazing. Akiha's spoiling for a fight is amazing, and Senpai's smiling face turning it aside is also amazing. So you're suggesting we merely counterbalance each other then? To sum it up, yes. My business is not with you, Akiha, but with Tono-kun and Inu-kun. Sparks crackle between the two of them. It's like the face-off between a dragon and a tiger, as they used to say. At last, with the allegedly incompatible Seo Senpai and Akiha lunch began. But I never knew Tono-kun had a sister almost around his age. You did know. I always thought Tono-kun was an only child. Huh? Did I mention that I had a younger sister before? Yes, I heard about a little sister living alone in the Tono mansion. What? So she already knew about Akiha? I did not know that Nisan's friends were like you either. When did you join the school, Seo Senpai? Akiha-chan, Senpai's been here for 3 years. It's a shame that she graduates this year. Really? She doesn't seem accustomed to the school uniform yet, so I thought she might have transferred from another school like me. Yes, I wanted to wear a uniform like Akiha-san. Akiha-san, is that the uniform of your last school? Yes. Since this uniform here isn't to my liking, I wear the one from my old school. Akiha says such an outrageous thing casually. I see, I had assumed the uniform simply hadn't been made yet, but it seems she never intends to wear our school's uniform at all. Ah. Well, I think this one suits your level of activity well. What do you think, Tono-kun? About what? About Akiha's uniform. Which one would suit her better? Which one suits her better, huh? I would have to say, Akiha's current uniform suits her better. I don't know what our uniform is, so... Yeah, I think the current one looks better. I wonder, I think Akiha looks good the way she is now. Since she has such beautiful hair, I don't think bright colors would suit her. That's fair, Tono-kun. Praising women's appearance like this? First time, isn't it? Shut up. That's just what I think. I'm saying the sailor suits her, so I don't want it in a blazer. Ariko grins at me. Ah, damn it, Ariko got me. Glancing over, Akiha seems to be silently looking the other way. I see, no wonder, Tono has no eye for women. Because after looking at, Akiha-chan every day, the girls at our school must hardly compare. I'm sorry, Inu-kun. My hand slipped. Seal-senpai laughs gently as she drives her elbow into, Ariko's side at a sharp angle. I don't like you, Seal. I don't think we're compatible either. Man, I have to live through this stressful situation for almost 10 more minutes. School ends. Let's go meet Akiha at the first year classrooms. But just as I leave the classroom, I run into her. Ah, Akiha, you're here. Ah, Nissan. Are you going somewhere? No, I was just on my way to get to you. What about you? Are you on your way somewhere? No, I just thought I might go home with you, Nissan, so I came here. I see, it's lucky we didn't miss each other. Well then, let's go. Kawaku-san and Hiso are waiting. You're right. Let's go home, Nissan. Oh, that's right. There's a question I've been wanted to ask you, Akiha. A question for me? Yeah, why did you have that dislike for Senpai? Did you know her already by any chance? No, I met her for the first time yesterday. My dislike for her is simply psychological, so you don't need to worry about it. Psychological? What do you mean? I mean, I can't control how I feel. It's the same as, how you felt about father, so please don't worry about it. Hold on, Akiha, I just disliked your man. I didn't hate him. I don't hate her either. I suppose I exaggerated things today. I'll reflect on it, so please look leniently upon the affair at lunchtime. Right, I guess that's okay then. Well, I guess it might not be a problem. Seal-senpai often comes by at lunch. So if relations between Akiha and her are bad, it'll be a problem. At this rate, Akiha saying things like this, me and Ariko might not end up on pins and needles on the sidelines. As pins and needles on the sidelines. Ah, I toss my bag on the desk and I sit down on the bed. What should I do? It seems Akiha has lessons, and as soon as we got back, she went somewhere by car. That's right. Hiso and Kawaku-san were busily walking around too. Go and help Hisu. Go and help Kawaku. I'll help Kawaku because Kawaku is Akiha's servant. So it seems more Akiha related. Alright. I'm always in her debt, so I'll go help Kawaku-san. Huh? I don't see her anywhere. In the courtyard. I glance around. For just an instant I see the color of her kimono in the forest. Ah, okay. Is that what the detached building is? After a little internal debate, I follow up to Kawaku-san. Okay. Kawaku-san continues and enters inside. I would be pretty stupid if I came all the way here to go back, so I forced myself to go inside. Wasn't I told not to go here? Shiki-san, why did you come here? Well, I was thinking maybe I should give you a hand. Am I in the way? Shiki-san, I'm happy you feel that way, but I didn't come here to work. I only came here to check the electricity according to Akiha-sama's orders. Eh? Electricity? This place is still used? Yes, this is the only room with electricity. This building, is still maintained at a level for people to live in. The bath is still able to be used and there are futons ready. Really? But this place has not been used for a while, right? Why is it maintained like this? Let's see, maybe Akiya-sama is just fond of this place. A long time ago, this is where, Makihisa-sama's adopted child used to live. Me? Huh? Makihisa-sama, my old man's adopted child a long time ago? Wait a second, Kawaku-san, my old man adopted a child? Oh, you don't remember? About 10 years ago he brought a child here. His parents both died in an accident, so he adopted the child. That happened? Yes. But 2 years later the child passed away. It was a trivial accident, but a lot of the servants began to say that the Tono family was cursed. Wait a minute. Somehow, something about her words seems scary. Just hearing them, my vision starts to warp. It's like the whole room is made entirely of dissolving sugar. Kawaku-san, I adopted a child 10 years ago. 2 years later the child died. In other words, 8 years ago. That's when I had my accident and was sent to the hospital. Accident? What kind of accident was it? An accident that seriously wounded me. An accident that the adopted child was killed in. A hot summer day. I can't remember. All I know is that at the time my arm seemed to be soaked in blood. Kawaku-san, you said cursed. No, it isn't anything important. It's just that, that a lot of the members of the Tono family have died young. Such as in accidents or suicide or illness, a curse that does not allow them a natural death. Well, that was just a rumor anyway. Suicide? What? Yes. Whatever the case, the members of the Tono family, mostly male, carried some mental illness and committed suicide when they became adults. I'm curious, am I technically in the Tono family because I have the Tono name? Does that mean this applies to me as well, or do you have to be... Is it like more of a blood thing rather than the family itself being cursed? These are just stubborn rumors, but it is said some of them were murderers before the war. Mental illness? Murderers? Such as seeing dreams of killing people every night? Such as feeling a sense of longing as I see dreams of killing people every night? Kawaku-san, that... Oh, I'm very sorry. Those are just dark rumors about the Tono family. No, that's fine. It's okay. Could you tell me in more detail, Kawaku-san? I do not mind, but I do not necessarily know all the details. Just that, well, Makihisa-sama did have that kind of air about him. My old man did. Blurring. My vision whirls around. Yes, I took care of Makihisa-sama's condition 2 years before he passed away. While you were living with the Arima family, Makihisa-sama would become very depressed and I would have to prepare medicine to calm him down. Medicine to calm him? Was my old man that bad, Kawaku-san? Yes, it would not be uncommon for him to walk into the garden at night and kill the pet cats and dogs and cats, or to hurt his own body. What is this? That's pretty much crazy. As crazy as I am in my dreams. No, that is backwards. Am I crazy? Just like my old man? Shiki-san? I hear Kawaku-san's voice. I don't know when it happened, but I'm on my knees on the tamati floor. Shiki-san, you look terrible. If you're feeling poorly, you should rest in your room. Kawaku-san says that as she grabs my shoulders. With her help, I can stand. Yeah, I'm fine, so... I am somehow able to focus again, but I am still dizzy. In the red and white swirls on my vision. White, Kawaku-san's terribly warm-looking neck. How captivating. If my body could move properly, I would seize Kawaku-san's body and... The black vision from my anima all of a sudden turns deep red. Kawaku-san's white neck. Last night's crimson dream. The nighttime killings. Painful pleasure, as if my heart would rip itself out. Unable to bear, I pull myself away from Kawaku-san. Shiki-san? I'm fine, so leave me alone. That won't do. If you collapse here, Akiya-sama will get very angry. In the first place, you look like you are in a lot of pain. Kwaku-san says this and draws closer. This isn't good. It's scary. She comes, within reach of my arms. I'm afraid I don't know what I'll do. I'm fine. Just leave me alone, Kwaku-san. I can't. Shiki-san, please calm down. Please stop. It's dangerous if you come near me. I told you not to come near me. Why? Why won't this woman listen to me? Why? Why are you getting in my way? Why are you like this? Not doing what I want you to. Shut up. Don't you understand I'm telling you to get away, Kawaku? Kia! Thud, a thick sound. Kawaku slams into the wall, her face distorting in pain. Ah! Her expression causes my sanity to return. The dizziness fades quickly. After just a moment, all the dizziness disappears, leaving only a feeling of guilt. Sorry, what was I? It's okay, please do not worry about it. I only provoked you when you were in a bad mood. She gives her usual smile. You're no longer pale and seem to have recovered. Shall we continue our conversation? No, that's enough for today. Sorry, Kawaku-san, there's something wrong with me. Oh? You are a man, so I don't think it's unnatural to be a little rough. In fact, I think you are, usually too calm, Shiki-san. She says that smiling. Seeing that smile makes my chest hurt. Kawaku-san trusts me, but what was I about to do to her just earlier? Like you say, Kawaku-san, I'll go back to my room. I really am sorry about earlier. I say this and run away. I leave the detached building behind with being cursed by self-loathing. After dinner, I returned to my room. I collapsed on my bed and remember Kawaku-san's face. I don't understand why I felt that way and why I did that. Back then, looking at Kawaku-san's neck, I was lusting. Just like in last night's dream, I wanted to bite into her neck. But I can't even think about that right now. Last night's dream and myself a while ago. I feel like there's something inside me that isn't me. I touched my neck. Those who were bitten by a vampire become vampires in turn, they say. That's stupid. I'm walking around in daylight after all. Yes, it's impossible. It was just dizziness and my fading consciousness contributing to the imagination. What happened with Yumizuka is burnt into my mind, so I think I just remember it when I suffer from anema. Like Kawaku-san said, maybe I'm just tired. Perhaps. I should hurry up and go to sleep and rest my tired body. Anema. Hot. My body, once aroused, can't be calmed down with something like sleep. So, tonight too I shall relive my lust. Okay. It seems I went into town at night. It seems like I'm waiting with bloodshot eyes for someone to pass by. Again, suddenly I see a face reflected in the window. The eyes are bloodshot, and the face looks quite insane. This dream again. It seems I found my prey. I bring it down without a chance to scream, without even realizing it has died. I'm seeing this nightmare again. Taking the dead body and the sound of biting into the throat. A gargling sound. Drinking the blood flowing out of the rendered neck, my thirst is quenched. Same scene as last night. Getting bored with just blood. I take the hand of the dead body and bite off the fingers one by one. Same scene as last night. Getting bored with just the fingers. I take the limbs of the dead body and bite them off one by one. Same scene as last night. Then an obstacle appears. I throw the dead body aside and jump. Someone is watching me. Is it different from last night? Something like a vast nail is flying through the air. To dodge it, I leap aside. Is this, seal? I run up the side of a building and jump from rooftop to rooftop. The figure in black chases the vampire. It's me. It's seal, I mean. From rooftop to rooftop, from shadow to shadow. The figure follows. It can't be helped. It can't be helped, it murmurs. And tonight's meals ended. 7. Deep Scar 2. Shiki-sama? A voice. Please get hold of yourself. I'll bring you a drink right now. The sound of running footsteps. I wake up from the nightmare. My own room. I'm definitely in my own room. Just lying in bed and morning comes. I saw that dream again. The dream of sucking someone's blood. Though I know it's just a dream, it still feels terribly real. My hands retain the feel of gripping meat. My nose, the smell of fresh blood. What's happening to me? I touch my neck gently. Yumizuka's bite marks are long gone. I'm still a normal human being. I don't want to drink people's blood, and I don't have a problem with the sun. Ah, no. Yesterday What did I think when I saw Krokusan's neck? Her white neck. From the bottom of my heart, I wanted to drink the blood flowing in there. What am I thinking? No, I'm just tired. I've still forgotten about what happened with Yumizuka. I can hear my heartbeat still. I'm not a vampire. I'm still a normal human being. But there's a part of me that wanders in search of blood every night. So, maybe it isn't that I didn't notice, but I'm already at a point where I can't go back. Hisu? Hisu enters with an urgent expression. Excuse me, you are awake, are you not, Shiki-sama? Hisu bows quietly. A pure figure is so much the opposite of my earlier dream. It makes the uneasiness in my chest go away. Now don't worry, I was up already. Morning, Hisu. Thanks for coming to wake me up again today. Yes, good morning. Bowing again, Hisu approaches the bed. I have brought you a drink. If you are feeling poorly, please take it. Hisu presents the drink on a silver tray. The tray has some kind of medicine on it. What is it, Hisu? You've never come with medicine before. Shiki-sama, are you feeling alright? No. As you seem to be caught up in a terrible nightmare, and your face appeared pale, I brought you some medicine. I seem to be having a nightmare. Yes. It also seemed that your body was very hot, so I had Nissan prescribe something for a fever. A nightmare, you say? So it's not me? But rather, I'm seeing the visions of Shiki again? That could be it. Perhaps there was no need. Of course not, thank you for worrying. Swallowing the medicine and water she offers, ignoring the medicine, I'm grateful for the water. As Hisu says, my body is very hot and my throat is terribly dry. Even though it's only pure water, it tastes great. If you are feeling better, please go to the dining room. If you are not, but please take today off. No, I won't skip school. I can't take a day off just because of this. But your face still appears pale, Shiki-sama. I'll be fine. Anyway, our school has tomorrow off. Since I'll have tomorrow off, I can push it a little today, can't I? Hisu glances down, looking like she wants to say something. Do I really look that bad today? Hisu, just one question. Was I really having a nightmare? Was I really having a nightmare? Yes. I do not know when you returned, but you were terribly tired and went straight to sleep. When I came to wake you up in the morning and opened the curtains, you seemed to be in pain and your breathing was rough. When I returned, I see, a dream like that would cause me to be in pain, eh? Just hang on a second. Hisu, what did you say? That you were in poor condition since this morning. No, before that, I came back. Where from? I do not know. Nissan told me she saw you leave while she was patrolling the mansion. I left? Yes. Nissan and I patrolled the mansion every 3 hours. While Nissan was doing the rounds at midnight last night, she saw you leaving the mansion. Oh, so that was really me. Okay. What? Since it seems you were able to return before morning, Nissan has not told Akiha-sama about this. As Nissan is indulgent of you, Shiki-sama, it'll surely remain that way. That's not good. Whoa, what is this? I went outside, that can't be. I was sound asleep this whole time having a dream. Having such a lively dream. Ah, but this is weird. Dreams are forgotten the moment you wake up, so why do I still remember all the details of the dream so perfectly? I don't know. Shiki-sama, your face still appears pale. How are you feeling? Ah, yes, I'm fine, so go ahead, Hisu, it's okay, I'll go right away. I understand. I shall wait for you in the dining room. Close the door behind her, Hisu leaves the room. Yeah, I'm fine. No problems at all. I'm just fine. I say it over and over, trying to persuade myself. Da-da-da-do. To get to the dining room, I have to pass through the sitting room. It's depressing. To be honest, I don't want to see anyone right now. Hisun Akiya-san and Kusu and Kwaku-san and Akiya. I'm not sure I can act normally. I'll... Still, I can I say good morning to Akiya? I can't. Let's go back to my room. Let's say hi to Akiya, I guess. Still, I have to at least say good morning. Avoiding Akiya because of this little thing will be confirming something is wrong with me. Good morning, Nissan. As soon as I enter the sitting room, Akiya greets me with a smile. Morning, Akiya. Morning, Akiya? What's wrong, Nissan? You seem really depressed. I just had a bit of a bad dream, but you seem to be in a good mood. Did something nice happen? Yes, quite. You got up early. Perhaps we might be able to go to school leisurely today. Having time in the morning always puts me in a good mood. I see. Well, I'm glad, Akiya. As I answer, my chest hurts. I might not be the person that deserves to be smart like that. You should go ahead then. You'll end up running late if you wait for me. Huh? Did you say something, Nissan? I mean, if you like free time in the morning, you should just go ahead. You don't really need to accompany me, and I don't really have the time to keep you company either. If you're ready, you should just go on ahead. Well, that's true, but why, you're saying you can't go to school on your own? Give me a break, you're not a child, we're not that young anymore. Aki stands up from the sofa. Nissan, were you serious about what you just said? Not really, it's just what I thought. With deep grit, Aki looks down, her shoulders shaking. Akiya, you'll be late if you don't go soon. Yeah, I know. After all, I don't want to go with you and be late. Right, so go on. I'm not in the mood to be with anyone right now. To be with anyone right now. Akira rushes out. What am I doing? I didn't mean to do that, so... Shiki-san, that was horrible. Kawaki-san. Oh, I completely misjudged you. Why do you say such things to Aki-sama? I know, even I didn't plan on turning her down. No, you do not understand anything. You don't know how much Aki-san was looking forward to this while waiting for you up until now. Waiting for me? You mean this morning? No, Aki-sama told me to tell you, but I can't bear this anymore. Listen, Shiki-sama, now Aki-sama eats breakfast with you normally, but it was a real hassle before she transferred. I think the ladies' academy used to go to was the next preference. The next preference? Hold on. That's more than an hour's worth of driving. You finally noticed. To begin with, Aki-sama would not have made it to school unless she left me here at 6. Nonetheless, she overlooked that because she was looking forward to eating breakfast with you. Looking forward to? Why? She complains every time she sees me. Because Aki-sama isn't honest. Even if you ever woke up on time, I do not think she would have any complaints. But all you did was sleep in and didn't even eat with her once. But Aki-sama told me just seeing your face in the morning was good enough, and she never told us to go wake you up. Now, do you understand? If you do, can you please apologize to Aki-sama about earlier? I was going to do that already, but I don't get it. What do you want me to do, Kawaku-san? No, don't think too hard about it. You just act normally, but Aki-sama isn't direct, so I just wanted you to be considerate of her. Act normally. I think that's the most difficult thing for me to do right now. Oh, and this is a secret. If Aki-sama finds out I told you this, I'll get in trouble. Kawaku-san heads into the dining room with a smile on her face. Come on, Shiki-san. If you don't hurry up and eat, you'll really be late. I can hear Kawaku-san's voice from the dining room. I headed into the dining room, hiding my embarrassed face with my hand. Arrived at the school gates just in time. Running all the way, I somehow escaped being late. Then I'm patted on the shoulder from behind. Go away, Seal. You think I'm a vampire because I am. I know you're gonna kill me. Good morning. Just made it today, huh? Chonakin? Senpai. And it seems you're not with Akiya-san. Perhaps you overslept today, or something like that. I had a little fight with Akiya. Well, it's not good for siblings to fight. Chonakin, you're the older brother, so you should go and apologize later. You're right, we're in the same school, so I should go and apologize before lunchtime. On top of that, it was my fault to begin with. I sigh. Certainly my problems with Akiha are important, but I should worry about my own problems for now. Last night's dreams, even though I knew I was asleep, I seem to have wandered out at night. Tonoken, what's wrong? Are you worried about something? Senpai stares at me with concern. I'm grateful for her concern, but I can't rely on her for this. Eh? Just a bit. But it's my problem, so I'll work it out. Thanks for worrying, Senpai. Really? Well, if it's something you can't solve on your own, I'm always here to help. You're not. I would be happy to do whatever I can. You won't. Yeah, if I'm in real trouble, I'll ask you then. As I speak, the morning bell begins to ring. Ek. Ak. Well, senpai, later. Yep. I'll see you at lunch. I don't want to see you at lunch. Leaving senpai standing leisurely as the first bell rings, I rush into the doorway. Second period ends, does it? If I'm going to go apologize to Akiha about this morning, now would be the right time. Go to Akiha's classroom. No, I don't need to go see her. Let's go to... Why are there so many dismissive options for Akiha? I don't know. I go up to the 4th floor. Akiha's class is first year class 1. I speak to a student leaving the classroom and ask to call Akiha. Tono-san, your brother's here. The girl I stopped calls out to Akiha quite directly. Do you need something, Nissan? Akiha comes out with a sullen expression. Well, this is troubling. Koke-san told me to apologize, but after hearing the story, it's a little troubling. If you don't need anything, I'll go back to my classroom. No, there's something. It's well, I mean... What is it already? The break time is short, so if you want to say something, then hurry up and please say it. Well, it's just... Alright already. I've come this far, so I can't be shy about it. I'm sorry about this morning. Eh? Nissan? I came to say that this morning was my fault, and that from now on, I'll be a good, so please forgive me, Akiha. There's not much to forgive. It really didn't bother me. That's fine, I just wanted to apologize. I'll see you later. Sorry for taking your time. Wait, Nissan. Akiha calls out after me, but right now I'm too embarrassed to even look back, so I run straight back to my own classroom. Okay. What does she want to say? It's lunchtime. Since I just went and apologized to Akiha, it feels kind of awkward to have lunch with her. However... Yo, Tono, let's hurry up and go to the courtyard. Akiha-chan is waiting, says one guy. Besides, I can't leave her by herself. I let out a big sigh and leave the classroom with Ariko. Akiha isn't here yet. Since Shield-senpai will be coming soon, I guess we'll go eat on the grass instead of on the bench. I'm here. Akiha-san isn't here yet? Yeah, she should be here any minute. Hey, Tono, did something happen between you and Akiha-chan? Ariko asks, elbowing me in the side. Why is he so perceptive all of a sudden? There she is. Akiha-chan over here. Ariko waves his hand around. Akiha comes onto the grass looking a bit puzzled. I'm sorry I'm late. I've received an invitation to have lunch with my classmates, and it took some time to decline their invitations. Don't worry, we just got here too. Here, sit here. Ariko passes the grass. After hesitating for a moment, Akiha sits down next to me. Akiha says nothing. Not knowing what to say, I remain silent. What is it, you two? It's weird to eat lunch like this in silence. I know that, I just don't know what to say. Akiha stares at me intently, and then... It's lunchtime, isn't it, Nissan? She says, terribly normal. That's right, it's lunch. It'd be bad to not eat anything at lunchtime. I pulled this bread that I bought out of a plastic bag. It's the same bread as yesterday, is that okay? Yes, thank you. I hand Akiha a sandwich and start to chew on my own. Damn it, somehow Akiha's every move gets my attention and my body won't move right. Oh, you're living in luxury today, senpai. You've got something to celebrate. No, nothing like that. Since everything's coming onto the peak, I have to eat a lot and get a lot of energy. Ah, I see, autumn eating. I guess in your case, the food goes straight to your chest, huh? In contrast to the unpleasant meal me and Akiha are having, Ariko and senpai seem to be enjoying a very cheerful meal. Munch, 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 munch. Nissan? What is it, Akiha? Well, Is there no drink today? I'm a little thirsty. Ah, I forgot about it. The strawberry milk I brought is still sitting in the plastic bag. Ah, so sorry I forgot. Here you go. I offer her the milk. Akiha takes it. Ah, because the carton is so small, our fingers touch. Thump, just like that. It's just that, but my fingers get hot. Even though I should take my hand to get away, immediately it stays there. Looking at Akiha, she seems to be paralyzed as well. Huh? Tanaka, what are you doing? I quickly pulled my hand away from Akiha. No, I was just passing Akiha her drink. Is that so? Since she both stopped, I thought you were fighting over the drink. Oh, you thought so too, senpai. It looked to me like Tona was battling to the death, not handing over the juice. Since Akiha-chan was thirsty, it would have been good to give it to her. And I was thinking he was being a jerk. Well, I guess it did look like that. Well, nah, it was nothing like that. I was just careless for a moment, right, Akiha? Akiha just seems vacant. The expression is someone like the Akiha I know. I'm dazzled for a moment. Huh? Hey, Tono. I've been thinking for a while, but you and Akiha-chan, what is it? I've got mad if you say something stupid. No, you just don't seem all that alike. That's natural, right? We may be siblings, but we're man and woman, so we won't be that similar. Oh, I don't mean that. How to say, you seem like different types. That's true. Akiha-san is quite unapproachable. Tona-kun is the opposite. It's like Tona-kun is water and Akiha is oil, right? Well, certainly Akiha is hard to grapple with. I've had no complaints if she was nicer. What? Akiha-san's nice enough, right? She's nice on the surface, but underneath there's another person entirely, the coldest of the cold. You should see how she scolds me when I make mistakes at dinner. Well, that's about enough. Let's talk about something more interesting, Ariko. Ah, you're stopping in the middle of what you were saying. I would like to hear exactly what you think of me, Nissan. Akiha's gaze is painful. The Akiha from a moment ago must have just been some kind of illusion. Something more interesting, huh? Thinking about it, Tono, did you see the news about your mansion this morning? Eh? This morning's news? Yes, the serial killing's latest victims was found near Tono's house, wasn't it? That, blank prison-like wall is the wall of, Akiha-san's mansion, isn't it? I don't really know. I didn't look at the news this morning, so I can't say. Akiha nearly dismisses the affairs like he has nothing to do with her. But I can't dismiss it like Akiha. Because there shouldn't be any more killings. Yumizuka isn't drinking people's blood to live any longer. So there shouldn't be any more victims. I don't know about the other vampires. If that dream of mine is just a dream, Senpai, is this true? Is it the same as those vampire killings from before? Yes, they say last night's was the 10th victim. Of course all the blood was drained from the body, but this time there were body parts missing too. Senpai explains in her usual tone. But I'm attacked by a great dizziness and like the whole world just tilted. The bodies, hands and feet were missing, but they say it was like they were bitten off with a human mouth. But that's strange, isn't it? A person's mouth? It's impossible to bite off a human body part. The human jaw is not strong enough to bite off a person's hand or foot, and the teeth wouldn't bear it either. Well, you could grind on the cartridge with your teeth, but that's about it. Precisely. But the marks on the body can only belong to a human, so maybe it's something inhuman yet shaped like a human. Quite similar to a vampire, don't you think? I feel sick. Senpai, since she doesn't know, she can say all this with a smile. She does know. She's just being a dick about it. Haha. Aki-san, have I said something funny? Yes. Since it was so funny, I laughed in spite of myself. Gee, there's no laughing matter. Last night's victim was found near your house. I'm sorry if it was impolite, Senpai, but I don't think you were a person given to such flights of fancy. Well, Senpai, perhaps you could tell us what you think of the vampire. You mean the vampires in legends? No, I mean your image of the vampire as a serial killer. So your Senpai is lost in thought. Well, I don't really want to hear Senpai's answer. I'm terribly interested in spy myself. Really, the culprit's just a person. I think he just has qualities and values different from ours. I think we take those characteristics that cannot distinguish by common sense and try to understand them by using the label vampire. In other words, Senpai believes a vampire is something with a mental disability, a psychosis that prevents them from telling right from wrong. Yes, you don't have to use the term vampire, but anyone outside the customs of society is disowned by those within the society. A society cannot understand the person's character. That's the defense function of ordinary common sense, isn't it, Akiha-sama? You have thought about this a lot, Senpai, but it's difficult, isn't it? But by your thinking, the vampire cannot be said to have committed a crime. After all, the vampire has no qualms about his own conduct, does he? If there have been no crime, how can he be punished? Indeed. So it is not right. It is not the role of those within society to exact punishment. To punish a crime not recognized as a crime, the punishment must be based not on the morals of the individual, but on the principle of the entire species. The principles of the entire species? Yes, the first principle that is better for one's own kind to prosper than for the others to. For a species that which obstructs this principle is a crime by itself. Even if Vampire-san does not view murder as a crime for the human species, it is not the murder but the existence of the vampire itself that is the crime. The existence itself is a crime. But what is this? Aki's asking those strange things and Senpai is giving those answers. For some reason it seems like they're talking about no one else but me. The chime that marks the end of lunch sounds. I am sorry for talking about such unappealing things. Ah, it's fine. I'm happy to just listen to Aki's voice. Well then, shall we go? You'll be late if you don't hurry. Senpai heads for the cafeteria. It's quicker for her to go through there to get to her classroom. Senpai's going. Is it because she knows about serial killings, or is it that I was drawn into the conversation? Talk to Seal about last night. That'd be a waste of time. Yeah, I hate Seal. I would talk to her. Go away, Seal. There's no reason to. What can Seal Senpai do if I talk to her about my dreams? That dream. If I'm the person whose dreams about killing people, then I'm the only one who should be able to solve the problem. Yo, Tono, we don't have much time. I know, we won't make it unless we run, right? Saying so, I start running towards our classroom. I'd rather you didn't join us for dinner, not dinner, for lunch. Or you didn't talk to me, like you did, like how you didn't talk to me much in the Hisu route after I started the Hisu route. And I made my choice. School is over now. I was confused about myself and Akiha, but today is about to end. Should I go back? I should go get Akiha and go back to our mansion. I walked towards home together with Akiha. Just like with lunchtime, we grew quiet as soon as there was only the two of us. While I want to talk to Akiha, I also feel embarrassed looking at Akiha. Man, it's not like I'm some middle schooler. Did you say something, Nissan? Oh no, it's nothing. Just talking to myself. Sigh. Wait, what the hell am I doing? We've reached this long hill. Once we go, up it, my mansion will be right there. Hello, Nissan. I would like to ask you one thing before we get home. Akiha's feet stopped and she looks straight at me. The kind of silence that was there before is gone. Akiha looks at me seriously. Go ahead, what do you want to ask about? If you don't want to answer, that's fine, but do you have something you are hiding from me, Nissan? Huh? The question is so abrupt I stopped in my tracks. What are you talking about? I decided to act like I don't know what she's talking about. What? That's what I am asking. You've been acting very strange these past few days. I can easily tell since we live together. Akiha looks at me as if she can read my mind. No, there's no way I can lie to her without her finding out. So you are hiding something. Is that the reason you have not been feeling well recently like this morning? I do not know what is troubling you, but is it so bad that you have to hide it? I'm surprised. Akiha knew that I was worrying about the problems for myself. Akiha, you noticed? Of course. We are brother and sister. I can tell when you are depressed, Nissan. Yet you keep the problems to yourself and don't even ask for help. I can't ask I can't ask you for help. I could never do that. How I dream about murder every night, and that I can't tell if it's real or just a dream. And the victims in real life are just like the ones in my dreams. I can't tell her that Tonoshiki might be a killer, so be careful at night. Nissan, we're brother and sister, right? Then please rely on me a bit. Not just me, but Kawaku-san and Hisu are worried about you too. If it's a problem you can't solve by yourself, we can gladly help you, so tell us about it. Akiha. Okay, if there was an option to tell you, I would, but I can't. Aki just stares at me. Her eyes are filled only with worry. Aki is not complaining to me or hiding something to her, but she is just trying to help me solve my problem. That's why I can't tell her. I told her Aki's brother might be a killer. Those words would never come out of my mouth. Don't say stupid things. I'm not hiding anything. I don't have any problems. I wasn't feeling well recently because I wasn't used to my life in the match. Aki looks at me angrily. Akiha, I understand. You won't listen to me even after all I've said. If you can't trust me or Kawaku-san or Hisu, then there's nothing more I want to say. Aki breathes out and looks away. That's wrong, Akiha. It's not that I don't trust you guys, but I don't want to hear your excuses. If you like secrets so much, then do what you want. Aki screams at me and runs up the hill. I cannot chase after her. Even if I chase after her, I would not be able to tell her anything. Then that means it doesn't matter what goes on, I do not trust them well enough. Wowzers. I'm not sure. I think I like Akiha more than Hisu now. I don't know about ranking them, but I think I'll put Seal at the bottom. Not really sure about Akuid though. Akuid's kind of whatever. She can go anywhere. If I wanted to rank them, I don't really care. Kawaku is interesting, it seems. But I don't know much about Kawaku other than that, the fact that she tried to plan everything. But I like Akiha more than Hisu. And I like Hisu and everyone else more than Seal. Okay. Dinner has ended and it's time to go to bed. I don't really care about Akuid. It's just that Akuid's just there. And I don't really feel positively about Akuid. That they just exist. Dinner has ended and it's time to go to bed. Like, I would pick Akuid over Seal, but I'd pick anyone over Seal. Akiha ignored me during lunch, during dinner, and during the tea afterwards. She must still be mad about that conversation we had at the hill. This time it doesn't seem like her anger will fade in a matter of days. No, that's better for me, as I can't be afraid of my own dreams anymore. I didn't ask Seal for help, and I rejected Akiha's offer for help because I've decided I'll solve this on my own. To prove that I, Tonoshiki, am not a killer, I can only think of only one way to do that. I turned off the lights in my room and put the knife in my pocket. Let's go. I leave the room and try to not make any noise. To prove if I'm a killer or not, I don't have to think about it. I just have to look around the town at night and find the killer, which isn't me. Okay. I let out a long breath. I walk around the night-shrouded town. I put a hand in my pocket, feeling the knife is there on my fingertips, and as I walk around town. I breathe quickly as I walk around. Try not to draw attention. I look at the people passing by as I conceal my presence. I am searching for the killer. Searching with just... someone will get attacked tonight. He's looking for a new victim. Say a girl with long black hair. A girl around my age would be the best. No need to mention the beauty of her hands and feet, but the beauty of her neck should be considered. In the end, everything counts on that spot. What? I look for the killer. I know I won't find him easily. I knew from my dreams that the perfect phrase is hard to find. But tonight this town bores me. I cannot find my prey. I'm getting angry. My objective was to find someone or to kill someone or something like that. Huh? I hold my breath. I hold on to my knife. I should concentrate so I will be able to return to death. To be able to return death at any time. I pant more and more. I look for the killer, but I can't find him. Only time passes. It overflows, sharpness is used up, and over time stands up and changes form and... In front of me lies a nice prey. My panting fills the air. It is the dead body of a woman's corpse. In my hand is a knife. The red blood of my knife drips to the ground. Did I kill this person? Or did I just find this body? I think I killed them, actually. Why? I was looking for the killer, but all of a sudden there's the dead body of a woman in front of me. My breathing gets out of control. A dead body is in front of me, a bloody knife in my hand. I don't understand. At what time? What I did? Did something happen to my mind? It's like overflow sharpness is used up, and over time stands up, and changes form, changes its meaning, becomes free, explodes, and lightens up. On that path, the theory of evolution, evolving consciousness and meaning. But an important path is missing. Since when did I turn into the other me? I see. There was no need for me to give you a push, Yuki, but behind comes a voice, heavy breathing. I turn around. There. Someone I've never seen before, yet someone who looks like me stands there. It's Shuki. Hello, Shuki. It can't be helped if you're already broken. Bye, Shuki. I wanted to play around with you a little longer. Splash. I'm cut with a knife. It hurts. It's funny. It's deep. It's great. So that wasn't me, and it was you? I start to pass out. Like that in the ambiguous state I was killed. I'm happy in a way. Tonoshiki was killed by the killer. It's proof that I wasn't the killer. Is it because I didn't talk to Seal? I don't want to talk to Seal. Oh. What did I do? Now the hint corner for Tono-kun, who has regrettably ended up at the dead end. It is time for Teach Me Seal Senpai. In this third period of this third day, I'll teach you about the importance of cooperation. So see, that's no good, Tono-kun. The situation you are involved in right now is not something you can solve by yourself. Let's see the mistake you made this time. Ah, no good. The situation you're involved in right now is not something you can solve by yourself. You have to search weird places around your house. And don't be so persistent. You should trust the people around you and to ask for help. You have to search weird places around your house and don't be so persistent. You should trust the people around you and ask for their help. I don't want to see Tono-kun become a killer. But in a few years, Shiki will be called Shikilla, and we team up with the Knight of Vengeance and go hunt down the dead apostles. Aksan, this is just what you hope for, not a fact. Alright, Tono-kun, ignore the person who doesn't even get one appearance in this route and enjoy the rest of this main story. She got an appearance? I haven't done anything wrong, so why don't I get to appear, Nya? I'm supposed to be the main heroine. I don't know. Why does Seal get to appear? Do I seriously have to just talk to you? Okay. Talk to Seal. I don't have any reason for it, but I just have a vague feeling she might be a person who'll be able to help me with my troubles. There's no time to think. I can't bear to keep this to myself any longer. Sorry, you go on ahead, Ariko. Huh? Go on ahead? Where are you going, Tono? Anyway, I get her to come to the rear of the school building so forcefully that it can't be helped if she gets mad at me. So it wasn't me killing people and being a vampire this time, even though I did run out. It was him? Or was it me, but he's also there trying to look for me? Yeah. The period has already started. I don't think it was me, maybe. Jeez, pulling me to a place like this, what is it, Tono-kun? Senpai is more amazed than angry. I'm sorry, Senpai, but I wanted to hear more about what you were saying before. What I was saying before, you mean that serial killer? Yeah, that. About the person who, doesn't feel a crime is a crime. Are you saying they kill people unconsciously? For example, like if you intended to sleep but instead go outside to commit murder. Hey, that hurts, Tonokun. I'll answer you, so please let go of me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll let her go. It seems that I was really worked up. It's alright. Anyway, you were asking if the killer might be killing people unconsciously, right? Yeah, I really wanted to know. Well, I don't know, because I'm not a killer. I'm not the killer. Well, yeah, that's true, Senpai, but... Yeah, it's just a joke. Since you seem so serious, Tonokun, I thought I'd be a little playful for a moment. Senpai, just give me a break. I'm serious right now. Yeah, it looks like it. But why? The serial killer's none of your concern, is he, Tonokun? That's... Yes? What is it? That's... If I told you I was the killer, what would you do? I'd finally say it. But Senpai's face lights up as if I said the funniest joke and she bursts out into laughter. Senpai, this is no joke, Yes, I know you're serious, but that's why it's funny. Because the murderer doesn't usually come and ask for help because they're the murderer. Senpai? Then I will ask. Why do you think so, Tonokun? It's because recently I've been strange. I know why. I was probably bitten by a vampire. I say it frankly as if it was a euphemism. Please go on. Since then, it's been strange. Suddenly I don't feel like myself and have dreams about killing people. Like last night, although I only intended to sleep, it seems like that I went out, and I had a dream in which I killed someone and sucked blood. Senpai says nothing, just watching me. My father had a split personality, maybe I just don't know about it. But there might be a killer in me, but I have no way of finding out. So that's why you came to ask me if the killer was unconscious of his actions. Senpai sighs in amazement. But if you were truly the killer, you would not be unconscious of yourself. The point you're seeing is it in your dreams makes it not unconscious. But more importantly, it's just a dream. I don't know what you're worried about, but Tonokun is Tonokun. I'm glad to hear that, but there's no reason for me to believe in any of Senpai's words. She sighs. You must be feeling really uneasy, Tonokun. Saying so, Senpai pats my head. It's okay. You have nothing to worry about, Tonokun. I myself guarantee it, so it's definitely okay. Ah, yes. See, on one hand, you would know. On the other hand, I don't trust you. I automatically nod in complete agreement. Even if I know it's only while she's doing it, I feel at ease. Like wrapping up uneasiness, Senpai's hands are gentle. I don't like you. At all. School is over now. I was confused about myself and Akiha, but today is about to end. Time to go home. I should go get Akiha and go back to our mansion. Okay, you should ask me this again so I could tell you the truth. I walk home together with Akiha, just like lunchtime we both cried, as there's only the two of us. While I want to talk to Akiha, I also feel embarrassed looking at her. Man, it's not like I'm a middle schooler. Okay. I want to ask again, what do you think of Seal? That again, I don't think anything about her. She's just my senpai. She's a very trustworthy senpai. I can ask anything for, though. I see. It seems like something was bothering you this morning was the result of it too, wasn't it? I'm surprised. Akiha knew that I was worrying about the problem by myself. Akiha, you noticed? That was a different text about you asking about my opinion on Seal. Of course, we are brother and sister. I can tell when you are depressed, Nissan. So why didn't you just come talk to me? Do you trust that woman more than you trust me? You're watching me talk to Senpai? Yes, I could hardly believe my eyes and ears. You being so honest in front of that person. I wanted to talk to you, but the game didn't let me. With a Akiha turns away. It's not like that. I didn't talk to you or Kwaku-san because I didn't want them to tell them about my body and have them hate me. Because of what? If there's something you want to say, please say it. Are you stupid? I wouldn't worry this much if I could say it. I asked Senpai since you guys are important to me. It's not because I don't trust you or anything. I don't want to hear such excuses. Fine, I'll come out and say it. That person doesn't suit you, so please do not get close to her. It's for your sake. What? It's so sudden, I'm at a loss for words. Aki, are you saying that ordinary people are not suitable company for those of the Toner household then? Aki doesn't answer. The silence means yes. I see. Well, you're the head of the Toner household. You're saying that family and language is important like that old man, right? Nissan, it's fine. I'm not really complaining. I'm the one who left you alone in that house. I should have been the one raised that way originally, so I'm not speaking badly of you. But I can't let what you said go right now. Even though you don't really know about Senpai, don't just say she's unsuitable. Looking down, Aki says nothing, but while we stand in silence, you don't... Nisan, you don't know anything about the Tono household. Don't say such things, such selfish things. Crying out painfully, Aki pulls away from me. Anyway, you must go to that person, close to that person. She does not like us. If you get any closer to her, you're the one who would suffer. I agree, I shouldn't talk to her ever again. Aki runs up the hill. What does that mean? All I can do is gaze up at her after her aghast. I return to the mansion. Though I usually go into the lobby without thinking, right now it's hard to enter. I have made Akiha angry many times since I came back to the mansion, but since she was really mad back then, for the first time I really angered Akiha and made her sound so hurt. I don't think it matters who was wrong. I'm sure that in time Akiha will calm down and explain why she doesn't like Steel Senpai. I could hang around the garden for a bit. If I go into the mansion, I might face Akiha, and so I'll go take a walk in the garden for a while. After promising not to make her cry, I've made her cry on 2 separate occasions. Huh? Kawaku-san? It's Kawaku-san. She doesn't seem to have noticed me, and she's heading into the forest. She hasn't noticed me. I don't know what she's doing, but she disappears into the forest. I'm curious, so I'll follow her. My heart. It seems there's a clearing where Kawaku-san headed to. There's a clearing there. Tilting my head to the side, I try to remember, but for some reason my memory's a bit vague. I'm going to die. I'm gonna get a death. In the forest of the mansion, I can see a clearing as if the trees were cut there. No, can see is not quite right. If you walk by normally, you probably would never notice it. If Kawaku-san didn't walk there, I'm hidden enough by the surrounding trees. As it is, I would have never noticed, even if I tried to live there my whole life. Is a clearing there? If so, we probably did play there as kids. To say the least, I don't remember you ever playing with Akira in the clearing. I feel like I've never been there before. After thinking for a bit, I decided to go into the clearing. The clearing doesn't strike me as anything out of the ordinary. There's no sign of Kawaku-san who entered before me. What's this, just an empty place? I walked to the middle of the clearing. This clearing really is just an empty space. The perfect level, open ground. The deep woods enclosing the area. Oh, I didn't die. Oh, the voice of the cicadas, and the strong summer sunshine that seems it could dissolve. Oh, it's happening, eh? Sunshine. Ouch, ouch. The wound in my chest starts to hurt. Like stabbing. The pain that feels like a kitchen knife stabbing my chest. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, 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 chop. From somewhere I can hear the voice of cicadas, but it's autumn now. The summer sunshine that bathes everything in white. The columns of summer clouds in the far-off sky. I can practically see the voices. At my feet there are the discarded shells of cicadas. Discarded shells. Someone's discarded shells. The third child's discarded shell. The third child I no longer remember. This is a pretty clear image actually. Over here. It's usually white and black. Not white and black, it's usually like a yellowy, I think. Yellowy and dark colors. Something's a crouching shadow. Someone's crouching shadow. Young Arkia approaching footsteps. It's like when you spill coffee or something like on a drink, or not on a drink, on like a picture, and it becomes that color. Young Arkia's approaching footsteps. A cloud high in the emptiness. Cicadas in the blue sky. I was just in a trance. Arkia would have been killed. That was really all I knew. I just ran. That was all I understood. As for the danger to myself, I never even thought about it. I wanted to protect Arkia and I just took her place. In the distance, the voices of the cicadas. After that, my body that died from having its chest pierced. And I figured that looking down that looks down at my body in shock. At the child's figure. Ugh, my chest hurts. I feel sick. The wound in my chest should have closed a long time ago, so why does it hurt now? My chest rips. The wound opens and a crimson stream flows out. What is this? My wound, it didn't heal at all. It hurts. I'm scared. I feel dizzy. That is the impulse of death. Consciousness fades. My wound aches. I hear a thump as my body falls to the ground. Did I die? No, I didn't get an end, so I didn't die. And the screen would be more white, but it's kind of grey, like text was at. I can hear a voice is talking. Aki-sama, you're not gonna call a full doctor? Don't be stupid, Hisu. There's no way I could do that, since Nissan's wound isn't normal. Aki and Hisu are talking. This is Chiki's room. It looks like I'm sleeping on the bed. I plan to say yo and get out of bed, but I can't move at all. My chest doesn't hurt anymore, but my body is heavy as lead. All I can move is my eyes and my mouth. So what are you thinking, Hisu? Nissan mustn't be allowed to go there, you know that. Please forgive me. This can't be solved by apologies. You were assigned to be served Nissan to avoid this kind of situation. To avoid... so what were you doing? Completely different from her usual manner. Aki gives a full vent to her anger. In comparison, Hisu's accepted the scolding, silently looking down. I'm not sure how this all came to be, but I can tell Hisu's being yelled at because of me. Answer me, Hisu. Why did Nissan go there? Hisu does not answer Aoki's question. The air between them is becoming heavy. Biting her lips, Aoki takes a step towards Hisu. Even I can tell she's about to raise her hand against her. I'm sure Hisu knows too, but she just keeps looking down and accepting it. Hold on, Aoki. Nissan, you awake? Yeah, you were too loud, so I woke up. Ah. Aoki looks away uncomfortably. You know, you shouldn't let it out on Hisu. I don't know the circumstances, but this has to do with me collapsing, right? It's not her fault. I just collapsed on my own. I strained hard and somehow managed to lift up the half of my body off the bed. That's all I can manage, and I don't think I can move an inch more. But Hisu is depressed that I have to force myself to act as fine as possible. Honestly, getting into a fight over me, even if you look like an adult, you're still a child. But you were out for so long, Nissan. You were out for more than 5 hours, and nothing like this has happened before. What would I have done if you never woke up? Idiot, don't say things like that. This is just It's 10 o'clock already. Yes, Nissan, you have been out all evening. Aki speaks reluctantly. The strength flees from my body. Jeez, I haven't fainted for that long since elementary school. Yeah, I used to faint all the time back then. I wasn't used to the aremas, and my mind was always under stress. It seems like I'm still dreaming, maybe an after effect of the anema attack. I remember the aremas were all good people. They treated me like their own child. Kyoko-san was strict but thoughtful and always treated me like her as her own son. Who? You're saying names? Kyoko-san? So I thought I had become their real child too. Nissan, don't push yourself. This is the Tono Mansion. You don't have to tell yourself that anymore. I know. But for a long time I thought that way. From the beginning I always thought that. The Arimogs, they were all good people, so it was hard. What am I saying? Gazing vacantly at the ceiling, thinking back to memories of long ago. Please don't push yourself, Nissan. You've only been back here for a week, so you must be tired. Really? Well, I'm tired, but... Right? So please just rest today. Since your body's weaker than most people, if you don't take a day to rest from time to time, you'll collapse like you did today. Aki looks at me seriously. Sunny, it's just as she says. Forgetting about everything, and as I rest without thinking about vampires about myself, I'll really be out of it. You're right. As you say, I'll just lie quietly today. Saying so, I'll lie down in bed again. Really? Normal sticking out of the room later today too. What is that? Am I that untrustworthy? Yes, I guess so. I've left Aki alone for too long after all. You should tell Kuroki-san that Nissan is up. Nissan, what will you do about dinner? I see. Well, my apologies to Kuroki-san, but I don't feel like eating. I understand. Well, Hisu, please inform Kuroki. Still looking down, Hisu nods in assent and leaves the room. Well, Nissan, please do go to sleep for tonight. Aki speaks in a very gentle tone. But to sleep, I'm afraid that if I sleep, I'll see that nightmare. No, Please, Nissan, did you say that you listened to what I said just for today? Aki's eyes are pleading. From the bottom of her heart, Aki is really worried about me. Alright, I'll sleep quietly. Yes, thank you. Silly. Why are you thanking me? I should be the one thanking you. Thanking me? Even though I neglected you for 8 years, you're the one who called me back to the mansion. Aki, I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry she never thought about you, but from now on, it's fine. Please stay as you are, Nissan. And I should be the one apologizing. Please don't apologize to me. If you do, I'll feel like a really horrible person. Akiha grasped my hand, tears welling in her eyes. I don't understand. Why is Aki saying such things? Or why is she repeating I'm sorry? I'm getting tired. I'll sleep for a bit. Yes. Good night, Nissan. The wound in my chest hurts. The third child. Probably it's the child who was adopted 10 years ago and died soon after. A hot summer day. I figure of a bloody child. The world of Tonoshiki filled with ill omens. Thump. But so quiet. Thump. I feel at ease. Thump. Aki's heartbeat is very close. Thump. It's really quiet. Thump. And for the first time in days I sleep calmly, untroubled by nightmares. Thump. 8. Afternoon dreams. Oh, this is this image. See, this is a normal image that I see. But it's different. It's like colorful. It's not really yellowy. I don't know what this you call like scenic or something. I don't know. I think that's with an S, right? Maybe. Over my eyes to the morning light. Even though my body still feels heavy, probably because of yesterday's anima, I feel pretty good. Anima. How many days has it been? How long since I had a morning so free of unease? And today is my school's Founders Day. Founders Day? So I can enjoy this morning calmly. Then I notice, though I thought there was no one around in my room, someone is sleeping by the bed. Akiha? As if she was nursing me all night long, Akiha is sitting on a chair, the top half of her body collapsed on the bed. Alright. Now I stop. I say goodnight to Akiha. Good night, Akiha. Yes, good night, Akiha.